Canada once again have made their way into the news. A report from Canada has just landed, accusing India of interfering in its elections. But India isn't taking this lying down. In fact, it's firing back with a strong rebuttal. So, what's really going on here? Let's dive in. On 28 January 2025, the Canadian Commission, led by Commissioner Marie-Josée Hogue, dropped a bombshell. Their report claimed that India was the second most active country engaging in electoral interference, just behind China. The report alleged that India used proxy agents to provide clandestine financial support to Canadian political candidates. But here's the kicker: it admitted there was no evidence that the candidates were aware of these attempts. Now, if you're thinking, wait, what? India interfering in Canadian elections? You're not alone. India has categorically rejected these allegations, calling them baseless and insinuations. But that's not all. India has turned the tables, accusing Canada of consistently interfering in its internal affairs. So, who's really meddling here? Let's break it down. The MIA didn't hold back. In a strongly worded statement, they said, it is in fact Canada which has been consistently interfering in India's internal affairs. The MIA also pointed out that Canada's actions have created an environment for illegal migration and organized criminal activities in India. This is not just a denial, it's a full-blown counterattack. India has been raising these concerns for years, but the relationship hit rock bottom in 2023 when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused India of involvement in the killing of Khalistani separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Since then, it's been a diplomatic roller coaster. The allegations of election interference come amid a series of diplomatic clashes. In October 2024, Canada expelled 6 Indian diplomats, accusing them of being part of a campaign of violence. India retaliated by expelling 6 Canadian diplomats, calling Canada's actions baseless targeting. These tensions aren't about elections or expulsions over diplomatic expulsions. These are deeper issues, such as Canada's alleged support for Khalistani separatists and India's concerns over foreign interference in its sovereignty. The Canadian Commission's report has just added fuel to the fire. India has always maintained that it does not interfere in the democratic processes of other countries. In fact, the MIA has repeatedly stated that it is Canada that has been meddling in India's internal affairs, particularly by providing a platform for anti-India elements. India's position is clear: it respects the sovereignty of other nations and expects the same in return. The MIA has called on Canada to address India's concerns and stop enabling activities that harm India's interests. So, where do India and Canada go from here? The Canadian Commission's report has recommended stricter rules for political financing and better oversight of disinformation campaigns. But with Prime Minister Trudeau set to step down, the future of these recommendations remains uncertain. For India, the message is clear: protect sovereignty and ensure the concerns of its nation are being met. Canada, on the other hand, needs to make a decision regarding whether it will mend its ways with India or continue down this path of confrontation. This diplomatic standoff between India and Canada is more than just a war of words, it's a clash of principles and priorities. While the Canadian Commission's report has stirred controversy, India's strong rebuttal underlines its commitment to safeguarding its interests on the global stage. What do you think about this ongoing tension? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of global news. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.